Hey, Randy Hunter here from beginningsax.com. Now, in this beginning sax licks and tips video, I thought we would talk about learning tunes by ear. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not important to learn all the basic fundamentals, you know, of creating the embouchure correctly, learning scales, learning to read music, all of the learning about tuning, all of these things are very important. So I hope you're using my beginning saxophone method to make sure that you're getting a good comprehensive approach to learning to play the saxophone, and that's available at beginningsax.com. Had to give a little plug for my stuff. So the tune we're going to work at learning to play by ear is the one you just heard me play, When the Saints Go Marching In. I chose that one because it's a tune that we can play by ear using just one scale and one arpeggio. Now, you might want to review my beginning sax tips video number 2, where we learned the G major scale. That's the key we'll learn the Saints in. It's in the key of G, and I'll do the lesson on tenor sax, but I'll go back and I'll perform it for you on alto afterwards, in case you're an alto player, so that you have a good audio reference to work from. Now, in addition to using the scale, we'll use the arpeggio, and we haven't learned that yet, so let's just talk the notes real quickly for the G arpeggio. G, B, D, and high G. And I'll play it descending. So we've got the scale and arpeggio. Now, all of the notes that are in the Saints, When the Saints Go Marching in the key of G, are found on the G scale and the G arpeggio. So let's get started. One thing you want to learn to do is sing the melody by ear. You know, "Oh, when the saints go marching in." Now, I'm not a very good singer, so if you want to laugh, I won't be offended. You can laugh at my singing all you want to. I do it occasionally in these videos, so just deal with it. I try to. Okay, so our opening lick, we want to listen, is it based on the scale or the arpeggio? Now, or is it something else? You know, it could be something else that's found within the scale, but many times melodies are based on scales and arpeggios, and occasionally other intervals, and even some notes that might not be in a particular scale. So so let's check out the opening lick to When the Saints Go Marching In. Okay, so that's a When the Saints. So I'm going to play the first few notes of the scale and see if I can locate those tones. First, we want to determine, does it start on the root of the scale? You know, it sounds to me like it probably does. It sounds like it starts. Now, is the second note, is it the A, or is it maybe an arpeggio tone? Now, if I played A, nah, that's not it. I don't think so. So let's try an arpeggio note. Hey, I think we're on to something. G, B. And then it goes up the scale, it sounds like to me. Now, so we've got the opening lick. And I'm drawing the melody to mind. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Sounds like it does that twice. You know, does it do it 3 times? Hey, how about that? Now, oh, when the saints go marching in. We need to determine, does it, we can tell the notes get lower from that point. They go downward. So does it go down the scale? Does it go down the arpeggio? I I don't think so. That's the scale. So we can eliminate the scale. Let's try the arpeggio. I think we're in business. Oh, when the D, B, G, write down the arpeggio. D, B, G, saints go marching in. So we got to figure out ing in. Nah. Hey, I think we're there. So it goes back up to the up an arpeggio tone. Saints go G, B, and then down a scale tone. Hey. Now, the next section. Where does that start? Hey, I think we found the note, the starting note. Lord, I want to be in that number. That's the phrase we're looking for. So it goes to the B, it goes to an arpeggio tone, and then down the scale. Now, we know it goes higher. Does it go up the scale or up an arpeggio? Nah, not the scale. Hey, we're right up the arpeggio. A scale tone lower. Lord, I want to be in that number. So down the scale and up the arpeggio to the last note, which is one scale tone lower. And then I'm just drawing to mind, when the saints go marching in. Hey, that sounds awfully a whole lot like what we played at the very beginning of the melody. And it ends on the home note. So let's listen to it one more time, the whole melody. Cool, so I think we've got the melody by ear. Now, once we get it by ear, we want to play it enough times that we can play it without really having to think about it. And once we can do that, we can start to embellish both the rhythm and maybe even add a few notes here and there. Now, I'll play it once again. I'll do some rhythmic embellishments to liven it up a little bit, to jazz it up some. And I may even add a note or two from the scale. If I add a note or two, they're going to be notes from the scale. But I'm probably not going to really add very much. Just maybe work with the rhythm to make it swing a little bit more. Okay, and I know I promised to play it on alto, so I'll grab my alto and play it in just a moment. But I want you to remember to check out my beginning sax method at beginningsax.com. So I've got a complete online series of lessons that will make sure you cover all of the fundamentals and get you rolling with good confidence, knowing that you're doing things correctly. Okay, have fun with this.